Let's get one thing really clear. When I talk about being a homemaker, I am not talking about being a housekeeper. Maybe you are a homemaker yourself, and you're struggling to find purpose in what you do every day. Or maybe you know people who devote themselves to working at home, and it doesn't make sense to you. Either way, I hope I can help you better understand the value of working at home full-time. Let's start by defining some terms. When I say housekeeping, I mean what comes to mind when you think of anything someone would get paid to do as a housekeeper. Vacuuming, dusting, sweeping, scrubbing toilets and showers, making beds, doing laundry. And then when I talk about homemaking, I'm talking about making a home. So then what is a home? It's a place where you belong, where you walk in the door and you feel safe. Safe to be yourself and to share yourself. Home is a place of welcome and comfort. Home is where you know you're loved, no matter what. So when I talk about being a homemaker, I'm talking about intentionally working to cultivate a welcoming place where my family and anyone else who walks in my door wants to be. Over the years, there have been times when people have heard I'm a homemaker and their eyes sort of glazed over and they look at me with this puzzled expression. They don't know what to do with me. And I don't want to paint everyone with a broad and ignorant brush, but I do get the impression that those people think that I'm either A, not doing anything here, therefore I'm being paid what is due to me, which is nothing, or B, that I'm working myself ragged and don't respect myself. Because what self-respecting person would work themselves from dawn until dusk without getting any compensation for it? And there have been times, years actually, when I have agreed with that second perspective. What self-respecting person would do this? As we had more and more kids and the demands kept piling on top of me, I was repeatedly woken up in the night, so I'd start the day tired and weary. Kids need to be fed many times every day. They make messes, a lot of them. I felt like just a maid and a short order cook, but I wasn't getting paid a dime for it. And sometimes, if I'm really honest, I felt really sorry for myself. Because even though I valued being at home with my kids, I wanted a front row seat to their lives, I didn't grasp the magnitude of the calling of making a home. I was just seeing my work at face value. I washed the dishes, did the laundry, swept the floor, cleaned the bathroom. I planned the meals, bought the groceries, cooked breakfast, lunch, and supper. But that is not the sum total of my work. I'm not a maid and a cook. I'm not spending my days doing what anyone else could do here. I'm making a home. This is not a job that can be hired out. Day in, day out, as I put my energy into making a home, a place where people want to be, I'm working to create a culture of safety and belonging, security and love and acceptance. When there's good food on the table, it invites fellowship and intimacy. When the living room is tidy, people want to sit down and be together. When the bathroom is clean, people feel cared for. When I do the work required for all of those things, I love the people in my home more. And I love Jesus, who gave me this work to do, more. Yeah, there are aspects of housekeeping in homemaking, but there's way more than that at play here. This isn't a matter of me getting credit for the work that I do, about getting compensation for it. It's about God getting glory for who He is, because an earthly home is not the ultimate destination and goal. The home I work so hard on will eventually fade away, and the work that I pour myself into will one day be forgotten, maybe even tomorrow. But all this work points to the home that's coming. Jesus is making a home for everyone who loves, trusts, and follows Him. Home matters to God, and He's making an eternal home for me. So I want to spend my days serving Him and cultivating a home that points to the eternal place of love and acceptance and peace that I'm one day going to when Jesus calls His followers home. Homemaking is a serious calling. It's not just housekeeping. If you're a homemaker and you feel discouraged, remember, this is about more than the face value of what you're doing. You are called to love and serve the people in your home to the glory of God. So go and give God the glory for all you can.